On what appeared to be a quiet dirt road behind the front lines, a Russian convoy slowly moved across an open area. From the ground, the column looked routine. Personnel trucks, supply vehicles, and several armored vehicles traveled together while trying to keep a safe distance from one another. But from the sky, the situation looked completely different. A Ukrainian drone silently monitored every movement below. There were no warning sounds, no signs that the convoy was being watched. Just an aerial camera slowly zooming in, revealing detail after detail of the convoy's position. Over the past several months, drone footage has become one of the defining elements of the Russia-Ukraine war. Military convoys no longer move as freely as they did during the early stages of the conflict. Every vehicle crossing an exposed road risks being spotted from above. Even small rural routes once considered safe can suddenly become dangerous the moment a reconnaissance drone detects movement. That is why so many battlefield videos feel unsettling. Soldiers on the ground often have no idea they are being observed from hundreds of meters in the air. In recently circulated military footage online, a Russian convoy could be seen moving through what appeared to be a logistics route leading toward the front line. The drone camera slowly zoomed closer. Dust trails behind the vehicles suggested they were moving at considerable speed. Some vehicles appeared to carry additional protective structures mounted on top, likely intended to defend against FPV drones, which have become one of the biggest threats across several sectors of the war. But extra protection does not always matter once a convoy's position has already been identified from above. What makes the situation even more complicated is the reality that modern warfare is no longer only about tanks and artillery. Information itself has become a weapon. Small and relatively inexpensive reconnaissance drones are now capable of providing precise coordinates to artillery units or strike drone operators. In some situations, only minutes pass between the moment a convoy is detected and the moment attacks begin. That is why many troops now move more slowly, more carefully, and often only during specific windows of time, in an attempt to reduce the risk of being seen from the sky. Several military analysts believe the dominance of small-scale aerial surveillance has fundamentally changed the way war is fought in Ukraine. In the past, large convoys were seen as symbols of logistical strength. Now, large convoys can quickly become highly visible targets. Straight roads, vehicle tracks, and even clouds of dust can help drone operators locate them faster. Even vehicles attempting to camouflage themselves can still be identified while moving through open terrain. Thermal cameras and real-time reconnaissance have made the battlefield feel increasingly narrow for forces operating on the ground. At the same time, Russia continues trying to adapt. Many vehicles are now equipped with additional metal cage structures mounted above them. Some Russian troops have also attempted to use camouflage nets while stopping in certain areas. But drone technology continues evolving rapidly. Drone operators are no longer only searching for large vehicles. They are also looking for small, suspicious patterns of movement. One minor mistake in an exposed area can immediately draw attention from above. For Ukraine, footage like this also carries major psychological and propaganda value. Drone surveillance videos are often released to show that Russian movements remain under constant observation. The aerial perspective creates the impression that very few places are truly safe in modern warfare. That is one reason drone footage attracts massive attention online. Viewers are able to witness how war is increasingly becoming a battle of technology, surveillance, and information speed. the same time, it is important to remember that many videos circulating on social media do not show the full situation. Not every convoy spotted by drones is immediately destroyed. Some manage to escape, reposition, or find cover before attacks take place. The real battlefield is far more complex than short clips shared online. Weather conditions, electronic interference, and rapid reactions on the ground can all influence the outcome. Even so, one reality is becoming increasingly clear. The skies above Ukraine are now filled with small airborne observers constantly searching for movement below. Cheap drones that were once considered secondary tools have become central elements of modern warfare. And for every convoy moving across open terrain, the greatest threat may no longer be what stands ahead of them, but what silently watches from the sky. Disclaimer: this narration is based on open-source reports, footage circulating on social media, and ongoing conflict analysis. Battlefield information can change rapidly, and not all claims can be independently verified. If you want more analysis on drone warfare, modern military technology, and the latest developments in the Russia-Ukraine conflict, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not miss the next discussion.